The clicks and bricks of my online product empire, a personal journey. For years, I scoffed at the idea of get-rich-quick schemes and online gurus promising effortless wealth. My background was in traditional finance, spreadsheets, quarterly reports, and the reassuring solidity of brick-and-mortar businesses. The digital world felt ephemeral, a wild west of fleeting trends and dubious promises. But the internet, that relentless tide, eventually pulled me in, and I found myself, surprisingly, swept away by the exhilarating and sometimes terrifying currents of online product investment. My journey began not with a grand vision of online domination, but with a gnawing dissatisfaction. My corporate job, while stable and well-paying, felt increasingly empty. The predictable rhythm of meetings and reports left me yearning for something more creative, something mine. I started small, almost tentatively, dipping my toes into the waters of online marketplaces like Etsy. I'd always enjoyed crafting, knitting intricate scarves, designing quirky jewelry, and the thought of sharing my creations with a wider audience was alluring. The initial experience was humbling. My first few listings garnered little attention. The competition was fierce, and I quickly learned the brutal realities of online sales. High-quality photos were crucial, compelling descriptions were essential, and SEO, search engine optimization, a term I'd previously dismissed as tech jargon, was paramount. I spent countless hours studying keywords, optimizing my listings, and agonizing over the perfect product shots. Slowly, painstakingly, sales began to trickle in. Each sale, a tiny victory, fueled my growing confidence. This early success, however, was just the beginning. My handcrafted items, while charming, had limitations, scalability primarily. I could only produce so much, and my growth felt capped by my own physical limitations. This realization pushed me to explore a different avenue: digital products. The possibilities suddenly seemed limitless. I could create ebooks, online courses, templates, and software, all without the constraints of physical production. My first foray into digital products was an ebook on a niche topic within my field of expertise, a subject I knew intimately but hadn't previously considered monetizing. The process of writing, editing, and designing the ebook was surprisingly challenging. I learned the importance of clear and concise writing, the value of professional editing, and the power of a well-designed cover. But the rewards were significant. Unlike my handcrafted items, the ebook could be sold repeatedly, without incurring additional production costs. The passive income stream, albeit small at first, was a revelation. My next venture involved creating an online course. This required a steep learning curve. I had to master video editing software, learn how to design engaging online lessons, and grapple with the complexities of online course platforms. The effort was substantial, but the results were even more rewarding. The interactive nature of the course allowed me to connect with my students on a deeper level, build a community, and receive valuable feedback that informed future iterations of the course. Through building these digital products, I also discovered the